Another day of training, starting off with some wide planks, the Lanny style push-ups. I had a pretty intense day of training yesterday, and I'm hoping that I can keep the same rhythm, the same level of intensity I've been able to keep up for the past couple of days that I like to stay in, while still managing that fatigue I accumulated from yesterday. Doing some Hindu push-ups on the fingertips. To build up the fingers, today is mainly going to be focusing on smaller muscle groups, not to add too much fatigue and hopefully be able to recover from it. It's good to balance out your gripping and pushing with the fingers. And here's some small muscle groups, working the calves, isometric hold on the tiptoes, and then I do some calf raises. So please like, comment, subscribe. This is an isometric hold, trying to build some ankle stiffness that can transfer to running, jumping, ankle stability, and over to some plyometrics. And the calf raises part is mainly for hypertrophy to get some nice toned calves. When training for hypertrophy, it's very important to mainly work the eccentric, the lowering part, with control. And if you want to build strength, work on the raising the concentric, focusing on the type of strength you want to build. But this is muscle building, bodybuilding style training. So I'm trying to work the lowering part, but it's very difficult with the free weight setup here. I feel like it would be much better if I had a calf machine or to work some sort of more stable setup. If you guys have any ideas how I could increase the stability to make it better for hypertrophy, I'm all ears. Today was pretty good. Like I said, trying to hit that nice rhythm of being able to have a lot of quality training without being too fatigued that I have to take a long break and not able to train a lot of skills. So this is a false grip there, trying to build the false grip strength. And then some hanging, working to stretch out some of the lats, build a little bit of grip, forearms, small muscle, and to flow a little bit. I do a little bit of a flow partially through here. And I got a comment the other day about handstands, so I do a handstand here in a little bit, and I have a little bit of a tip that I'll get into. So it's important to get some hanging in. Very important human movement. Everyone should do some sort of hanging. You can regress it to your level. I'm able to get the alignment through the shoulders pretty well. I feel like the shoulder alignment's really good. So I'm going to try to lock in the shoulder alignment and then try to work the lower body, the hips, to get that aligned, to get a very nice straight line handstand, just to improve it. This was just a max hold to work balance. So this is what I mean by arching the hands. You want to have your hands where you have, much like an arch in your foot, you want the heel and the fingertips to make an arch. So you have more control, more power, putting a lot of tension through the hands. This is a squat mobility, trying to work getting my, from sitting on the ground onto a squat. A pretty simple concept that I just am interested in. So I'll be working at some. I feel a tension through the legs, a stimulus tension through the legs, I think in the hamstrings, but I'm not too aware of it quite yet. The pillow's a little bit too easy, so I tried using a tennis ball to sit on to make a little bit more height, but that was too low and kind of too uncomfortable to really get a good standing up from it. I can do this kind of plyometric get up. So I grabbed the old trusty Robert Greene, Daily Laws, my favorite book. Another book I've been reading is Epicurus's, I think it's called like the Epicurean. I've been reading that recently. But the book here is a pretty challenging level. I think it's pretty challenging. A little bit too difficult. I might need to get another book on top to get it at a better workable level. So I'll try to adjust the level and progress it But the book, just the Robert Greene book, is a little bit too low, so I'll get another one and try to get the right level to progress. And finally, onto the shoulder jump rope. A really good shoulder mobility builder. I'm trying to keep the head not to lurch forward too much, which is a habit I'm trying to control. And get that nice stretch throughout the shoulders, the chest, and the upper back. It's a really good shoulder exercise to build mobility. I have a tutorial on shoulder mobility, a whole kind of my top and favorite moves I like to do. But here I'm just using a golf club. You can use anything, a towel, a shirt, any kind of stick works really well. And then you can add some weight to it to make it more challenging. And that is near the end of the training, so thank you guys, and hit that like button.